sell it back.
That's what she said. I guess you're going to pay me for it. Pay me at the high rate.
Yeah.
So they got rid of all the old employees.
He was out there
found ways
like he had an important
get rid of
phone
them.
call. I bet you $100 bill was his
They
wife
could
chewing
put
them
the new
out.
ones under some new She was the last new one, and they were killing her.
I know the routine.
Holidays. Finally, she said, "You know, I'm done. I'm walking."
Yep.
And you're stuck now. Because they didn't have any money.
Was it?
They went from Department of 18 down to Department of 3.
Sounds like Social Security.
All right, it's 8 o'clock. Let's call the Water and Lake Commission meeting for June 17th, 2026 to order. Please call roll.
Commissioner Grundy?
Yes.
Commissioner Rapaz?
Yes.
Commissioner Quirk?
Yes.
Commissioner Riopel?
Yes.
Thank you. Approved minutes from previous meeting, June 3rd, 2026.
I'll move. Second.
Please call roll.
Grundy?
Yes.
Rapaz?
Yes.
Quirk?
Yes.
Riopel?
Yes.
Bills and payroll.
I'll move. I'll second.
Please call roll.
Grundy?
Yes.
Rapaz?
Yes.
Quirk?
Yes.
Riopel?
Yes.
Nothing from the public. All right. Reports, Todd.
Good to see you back again.
Well, it's good to see you back, too.
Yeah.
Got a lot of items on the list, but we'll just try and do a little flyover, give you a brief update on some of the larger ones. Our Business Highway 2 project, Northwest Electric has the punch list. I don't think they've started on anything yet. I haven't had a chance to drive out there and see what's going on, but they do have the information. There was quite a bit of dirt work and some cleanup and landscaping and seeding and stuff they have to do yet, so sooner they get out there and do that, the better. So we'll keep on them on that. 2026 equipment materials, I'd say we probably have about 30% of that material in. I know it's coming in every day, and Maren wants to get that all done before she leaves, so we'll see if that works out. Our Central Middle School solar project, we got revised drawings from Ziegler with the new solar array layout. Didn't quite like the way they had it set up where it was, so we're going to ask them to make a couple more changes on that. So we're slowly getting that plan finalized and good to go. We're working on the interconnection agreement and the MMPA tariff documents as well for that. So other than that, miscellaneous. Working on design over by Folsom Farms on 5th Avenue for their layout there, get power into that. Still working on the VFW arena transformer relocate, snowmobile club service, getting ready for the Simplot development meeting that's coming up. So we're going to meet with some potential developers and see what we can do with that land. Working on a number of easements for some of those projects, and got to get construction quotes put together yet for some of those projects. So. And then also trying to get 2027 budget numbers put together for our July 8th meeting. So. Those are the big items. So it's
Be done by tomorrow.
Yep. End of the week. I have the end of the week. So there's a lot going on this time of year, which is somewhat normal. So that's it, unless there's questions.
Any questions for Todd?
Nope. No.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Steve.
Morning.
Morning.
I guess all I have under the report section is lead service line project. Did get those plans and specs sent out to 7 contractors. Quotes due back 10 a.m. June 23rd. So we'll kind of tabulate them and then bring them back to the July 1st commission meeting for consideration of award. So hopefully we get at least one bid. So,
Exactly.
but yeah, no, I'm pretty confident we'll get I think we'll see a few of them. So just in my discussions with them. That's where that's at, and I'll report on number 7, but that's all I got.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Gallstad.
I deferred all my time to Todd Forrester, so all I'm going to say is good morning.
Morning, buddy. Old business is nothing. Number 7, VFW Arena water main replacement.
Okay, so I guess we received pricing from construction engineers to replace the 12-inch ACP water mains at the VFW Arena. The price from Zavros for the construction was $122,541. And then, kind of as I noted in the RCA, construction engineers will be basically managing, inspecting the project, being it's basically on their site and everything there. So with their fees included, we're looking at a total cost of $135,941. I think with all of that, whether we would have did the inspection or whatever, I mean, I think it's all within budget, kind of what we anticipated. I know Reed had some discussion with construction engineers and was able to negotiate a few things, so got the price down a little bit, so very, very grateful for that. So with that, I guess we would recommend approving the proposal from construction engineers in the amount of $135,941.
Move. Second.
Any questions, comments from you or Todd on that? Todd, you guys good?
Yeah, we're
Okay,
good.
that's all I care.
Yep. Yeah.
Because I know there's been discussions and.
Yeah, they came down $15,000.
Okay.
And that made the.
Please call roll.
Grindy,
Yes.
Rapaz,
Yes.
Quirk,
Yes.
Riepel.
Yes.
Thank you, guys. Not to change it, I just wanted to make sure, but. All right, department heads, Todd.
Morning.
Morning.
Electric crews performed the switching to take the industrial park substation offline. The transmission switches were scheduled for maintenance just about a year ago. And then we had that relay, a contract to install a new relay from WAPA. That was performed also. At the same time, they did make their adjustments to the switches as needed. And when they were up there working on it, they discovered that there's a crack in one of the welds on the main 115 line coming through. So we will have to see if we can find somebody to weld that, probably reach out to Minn Kota, and then we'll have to try and schedule another outage to get that coordinated. That is our responsibility, that is our line. So we'll be working on that. And then we did find, we opened up one of our line ruptors. We had a crank that's stripped out on the line ruptors, so the guys were able to take that apart and get it fully open by another means. So we'll probably see if we can, I spoke with Todd a little bit this morning, those parts are pretty hard to find. We'll probably have to get something made or machined and get that fixed. So we'll be putting that substation back online this morning. And by the time WAPA got done, it was late yesterday afternoon, so we didn't get any load back on it. So we got a few things to take care of there. Electric crews did a bucket rescue with Keith from MMUA. That's a yearly training that they do, and they document all that, and that's good practice. Electric crew's been busy keeping up with the Blue Peak. We have had a couple contacts between those Midco and Blue Peak, but it's been pretty good for all in all. And as Todd mentioned, we did meet up with Folsom Farms there. That easement going through there, it's going to be pretty wide. You'll be working on that and get that over to Ron. So we'll end up probably GPSing that when it's done, and then ask him to sign it. We'll get that figured out. And as Todd mentioned, the materials coming in pretty good. There's quite a bit that showed up already. And the water crews, they were able to get one more meter in, so we were down to 3, which is some plumbing that has to be done by the owner there. So hopefully we can get those wrapped up. And one fire extension, hydrant extension was installed over in front of Walgreens. So been a busy couple of weeks here, but we're getting through it. So that's about what I have, unless you got any question.
Any questions for Todd? Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Todd.
Brian.
Hello.
Good morning.
Just a short report today, but all the state required samples for the month have been collected and sent for analysis. We do have a confined space training taking place this morning at the water plant, and that's MMUA is conducting that. I'll be participating in a nitrification webinar this afternoon, and also I'm working on finalizing for submission for the water treatment plant our risk and resiliency assessment, and that's for the EPA. And then lastly, next week, Nick McNellis will be attending leadership training down in St. Louis Park. And that's all I have, unless there's any questions for me.
Any questions for Brian? No. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Bree.
Nothing unless there's questions today.
Anything for Bree?
No.
Carla.
Nothing unless you have questions.
Thank you. Jordan.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, taking a look at the rebates. A lot of those AC tune-ups are coming in, still in progress with a lot of the weatherization projects. And that's just waiting on whether it's permits, the invoices, or specs from the windows. Our building inspection team's been really quick on getting those completed, so it's been really nice to work with. On there, you'll see the commercial lighting replacement for $16,000 or $16,010. So that's going to be the Mayo manufacturing project Eagle Electric did. So that's going to be a full lighting retrofit. The total was 202 lights and fixtures, so that's going to be 8 and 4 foot LEDs, 2x4 panels, and then on the shop production area is all going to be high bay fixtures. So big project, but that's why the payroll was higher on that. Yesterday we had Frontier Energy up here in East Grand Forks. That would have been Pete and Noah, so our program coordinator, then one of their energy analysts who lives over in Moorhead. So we met up over at the Civic Center and did a walkthrough, and they were able to capture all the lighting they currently had as well as the equipment on site. So with that, we went over the VFW, kind of did the same thing, got nameplates on all the equipment, and they kind of figured out, you know, some of the square footage we're working with and everything that does need to be replaced. So to follow up on that, we're going to see if we can kind of get them access with construction engineers to get them into their portals to get updates as the work is completed. And the plan is this later fall to get everything paid out as one rebate and do the project as just one complete project. And then we met with Brian over at Northland, so it'd be their head of maintenance, and just did a quick walkthrough, looked through all their lights, all their HVAC. He kind of gave us a map and showed us how they've been doing upgrades over the last few years, just a room at a time or a section. So he's got some information he's going to send over to me, Pete, and Noah, and then we're going to start calculating all that. Looked at their HVAC, so I know we're looking at doing a tune-up rebate for one of their chillers that they have outdoors, but looks like they've done a lot of work, and with the state carry forward savings, we can go back as far as 2024, so we'll be able to capture that once we start getting some of those invoices and reaching out to some of the contractors they work with, because they have somebody for, you know, light, somebody different for everything over there. So it was a really good walkthrough, good discussion with them. And then me and Pete just kind of looked at some grant opportunities that he mentioned to me for food processing facilities, some things that may apply to Crystal, some potato manufacturers. So looking into that right now, and he's getting me some more info on that. Working on transitioning into a new Midco rep, so probably get some new advertisements going out for that. This morning I got a webinar with Green Step Cities at 10 a.m. just to try to do a fast track and start progressing into steps 2 and 3. It's a program, voluntary program we started back in June of 2020, so giving us an option to kind of speed that process up a little bit. And then by the end of the month here, just have the electric utility annual report for the state to finish up. So just some final touches on that. Any questions?
I'd just like to say I'm very happy to see that our commercial and residential accounts are taking advantage of these programs. And in your own eyes, do we seem like we're a little bit more proactive than some of the other organizations that do the same thing as we do?
Yeah, absolutely more proactive. I know a lot of other cities use, I think it's Bright Energy Solutions, and they don't have a dedicated role or really do too much pushing on that. So it's all really external. That's managed by the state. So I think being able to reach out and just visit some of these places, spread some awareness about that these programs exist, because every day there's always, whether it's residential or commercial, somebody is learning about these programs for the first time. So,
well, good. Congratulations. It looks like it's working very well. So,
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Corey,
Nothing else as questions today.
anything for Corey? Thank you. Keith?
Very brief, the WAPA Rex, the city approved that last night, so hopefully we'll get the signed document and Brianna will make a invoice and we'll get that sent off and the check will be coming. It does say in the agreement that they could have it, it's going to be electronic, but it could be there in 5 days, and so I wasn't BSing.
We heard that last night.
I wasn't
you promised
BSing
us
yet.
that last night.
So that was in there, so that's about done. Solar project, we've heard about that, they're kind of on hold, and then Todd was talking about how we want to move the panels further away from the ball diamonds in the residential area. They had moved them the wrong way, and so I know that Kevin, the superintendent, he's going to be contacting them and have them make that revision. And then I'm going to be in Shakopee, Chaska on Tuesday for a board meeting. And then I'm going to be attending the APPA National Conference in Boston. That will be then the following, I'll leave Saturday morning, a week from this Saturday, and then I'll be back July 2nd. So that's about what I have. If you have any questions for me.
is the school project, is that slated to be done then before school starts?
Their hope was to have it done by before school started.
Yeah.
And I was talking with Kevin yesterday. He said they're maybe waiting on a permit, state permit. So we're getting pretty close to. We're caught up and we're ready to roll with what we have to do. But I think that's what they're waiting on. They originally intended to get going June 1st, and so we're a little ways beyond that.
Anything else for Keith?
Thanks.
How about you, Reed? You got anything back there you want to yell at us about? Or?
I'm good.
All right.
Good, appreciate it.
Commissioner reports.
I'd just like to send congratulations out to Brody Johnson, who represented East Grand Forks in the boys state golf tournament. Finished tied for 15 out of 88 golfers. So, yeah, good job.
Yes. Anything else? Tim, you always have something.
No, just like to say congratulations to Chief Bushy again on his retirement, and hopefully the transition, whatever decision is made, goes smooth.
Perfect.
Agreed.
How about a motion to adjourn?
I'll move.
All second.
Please call roll.
Grandy?
Yes.
Rapaz?
Yes.
Bird?
Yes.
Riepel?
Yes.